Hi guys, we're gonna have to make this a really quick one because little M is outside in the garden with his big brother and playing, and I can hear them. But soon enough he's gonna complain, he's gonna want to come in, and then we'll get a knock on the door or him just storming in. So let's try and get this done quickly, right? Right, what I'm going to show you today is the Mulberry Brooke. This one is in oak, Darwin leather, and you know, I've got a little bit of a soft spot for oak, so there you go. I have seen the Brooke, or had seen the Brooke around for ages. I don't know when it came out, actually need to look that up. But I always liked it because I like sort of classic shapes, and I like putting a bit of a twist on them, which they did with this sort of chain handle. So we've got a classic satchel shape, even with little pockets on the side, with a double closure on the front. But then they made it into a handbag. The other thing they've done is they shrunk it quite a bit. So when I saw Brooks, just in pictures, not on modelling pics, I always thought it would be closer to a classic satchel size, not as big maybe as a school satchel, but certainly bigger than this. So if you look at this, it's fairly small, right? Let's give it a quick measure, and then we'll have a look what fits in and compare. So without the side pockets, the width is about 22 centimeters, the height a good 16, maybe almost 17, and the depth is 10. And then these little side pockets, they're quite diddy. What are they? Width about 7 centimeters wide and about 8 centimeters high. So you can't, they're certainly not big enough for like a mobile phone or anything like that. The bag drop, the handle drop, strap drop, is about 17 centimeters, so I can get it on my arm quite comfortably. But what I really like about this is that you can remove it. So you could use this bag as a clutch if you would be so inclined, especially maybe if you have a sort of a dressier leather or something like that. But you could also, and I'm just going to do this, I'm going to nick. This is my Roxanne, which is all packed up for tomorrow, and because she's quite heavy, I use a nice wide strap on her. This one is from, what is it called? What are they called? Brooke Lobster Rocks? Straps on Etsy. Pop this one on there, just pinch my finger with that. There we go, and now, and I think that works really well, now you could wear crossbody. And how cute is that? I love that. And that would probably be, or will probably be, the way how we'll use this most. So let's just take this back down, back off, so it's just out of the way. Now again, before we unpack, what I just wanted to show as well, and that's why my little Alexa is here. She keeps coming unpopped here. Now the Alexa is my go-to when I want something small, when I literally want my purse, my phone, my inhaler and some tissues or something. But also obviously she's quite soft, so she is I just throw her in my suitcase when I go to my parents, yeah, she's a really easy travelling bag. Not travelling bag, sorry, bag to take on holidays. Now she fits less than this Brooke, but so you can see they look roughly the same size, but she's obviously not as wide and not quite as tall. There you can see that. So the Brooke is kind of in between of a mini Alexa and the sort of next size up, which I found quite interesting. Sorry, I'm really rambling, but my point is the Brooke is smaller than I would have thought, maybe smaller than what you would have thought, but she's still bigger than a small bag, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you what fits in. She closes with, let's bring it up a bit, bring this down a bit, with two, do I need to still be in there? Maybe a little bit. There we go, that's better. She closes with two magnetic poppers on the front. I don't know, can you change that? Yeah, you could probably make this a bit tighter, but I just leave it on that. Looks the best. And the same here. So did I put anything in there? No, there's nothing in there. What I popped in there is a little shopping bag, and that's quite good because they're very soft, they just squeeze in there. So, and that's out of the way. If you're in the shop and you quickly need one, you can just pull that out, so that's quite handy. Well, what else have we got in there then? A pack of tissues, got my inhaler, got my phone, we've got my purse, which is quite a fat Mulberry French purse in oak NVT, which I love. It's all shiny and got quite a few dints, but I think it gets better with age. Then I've got, surprisingly, what I've got in there is my Midori Fodori Naked Cow diary with 4 Field Note sized inserts and my Coletto pen. I need to remember I need to put some new blue in there because I've just run out, otherwise I get annoyed tomorrow in work. And then I've put in this, so because I was about to run out and pop to a coffee shop, so I thought, okay, I'll write my shopping list, want to draw up next week's diary, so I'll pop this in there. Yeah, and it all fitted in. That's pretty much it. You don't have any inside pockets or anything, no slip pockets, no zip pockets, no lining even in this, but I really like that. So it's a really lightweight bag. Where the weight would come from is the strap. The strap is reasonably heavy, obviously, compared to what a normal leather strap would be, but it's quite a short strap, and obviously you can't adjust the length on there. So what we have in there is just the Mulberry imprint with the fob. We've got a number on the back there, and that's it. Oh, we've got actually good enough light for you to see the inside. So there you go. Have I forgotten anything? I'm rambling again. This is supposed to be really sort of straight to the point and useful, and not me rambling like an idiot. But anyway, there you go. Mulberry, Brooke, and Darwin oak leather. Hope you found this useful. Bye bye.